Alrighty, I'm Bilal Malas, head of client success and partner at Lux Sales Consulting. And today I am joined by Tyler, who's a VP and senior investment advisor at Canaccord in Canada. And Tyler joined us about 2 months ago or so, and is generating 45 appointments per month with ideal clients. For Tyler, ideal clients being mining executives internationally, not just on the Canadian playing field, but international mining executives. And Tyler so far has also closed about 2 million in AUM, which has generated about $40,000 of revenue. So Tyler's absolutely crushing it. I'm super excited to talk briefly with you, Tyler, to talk about your story and your journey so far with us. Yeah, please go ahead, introduce yourself. So who are you, where are you from, and who is it that you help, and how do you help them?
Hi, everyone. Tyler, I'm Vice President, Senior Investment Advisor at Canaccord and the principal of the Milne Advisory Group. Working at Canaccord, I couldn't describe my client in one subset. A big bulk of my book, as you mentioned, is mining executives. Canaccord was originally known as a mining shop, so I got a lot of mining executives on my book, and I've been doing this for about 14 years now with a lot of success. But I started noticing something that I just didn't have time to prospect like I used to. I mean, when I came into the business, I mean, that's what I was all about. It was just like hammering the phones and like hammering the pavement and, just trying to generate and fill up that lead
Pipeline.
whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
The pipeline,
yeah. So I started to get, we started recruiting other brokers from a lot of different places, and my revenue was going up, but it wasn't going up as much as a bunch of the guys that we were recruiting. So I think it was Ramsey first contacted me, and I looked.
We'll talk about that. So that's after you joined up, and so
okay, sorry.
I just want to split it up. So before you join us, so you're mainly doing cold calling. And that was because you're a successful advisor yourself, and you were busy like servicing your clients. And obviously, when you didn't have as much servicing, you could rank up sales wise. But then the clients come in, you have less time to do cold calling. So there was that bottleneck, right? How do I go back up in sales, but at the same time still provide a quality service? Is that 100%. The main challenge you were facing?
100%. There wasn't enough hours in the day to prospect like I used to and grow my book, exponentially. It was growing, but it was growing rather slowly.
So we reach out to you. We're like, hey, you know what? There's this little thing called SLS framework. How about we automate that process? You don't have to cold call. You join us. We dial in the niche, which you already had in place, but you just had to flesh it out. The mining execs internationally. So I just want to say this out there, guys, whoever's watching. So international potential here. If you're an investment advisor, you're not international, take notes from Tyler. So we're targeting mining execs, and you generated about 90 appointments up until now. It's been about 2 months, so 45 appointments a month with ideal clients. You close your first couple of deals virtually, and that's just from preliminary meetings with them. So not too shabby, 40,000 in revenue. Tell us about that process. How does that feel now to not have to think about prospecting and kind of just hopping on calls when there's interest out there from your ideal clients? Again, it's only ideal clients that you're working with now.
Well, you know what? It's actually making me feel sort of lazy because look, I'm just going to show whoever's watching here. So I'm pretty old school, and I like to just do my initial notes on a piece of paper, very crude and everything. Now, look at how many leads I got generated in my first. So look.
These are ideal clients, right? Ideal clients. Yeah.
Ideal clients. Those are all names.
Yep.
I haven't even gone through them all yet, and I've already got 2 million of AUM and 40 grand in revenue. Okay, like it's making me feel lazy because I'm working and trying to go through this list, but I keep looking and it looks like Everest to me. But I mean, you know what? It's nothing. Nothing I'm really complaining about. It was exactly what I wanted, and having qualified like leads right at my fingertips. And any IA who has any sort of success, I mean, we all can sell a ketchup popsicle to a woman in white gloves. So what I just needed was somebody to get me in the door, and then I can take it from there. And this framework has done an incredible job. I was very impressed.
Well, thank you very much for sharing that, Tyler. I just want to say, yeah, we do not incentivize doing it pen and paper. We have, I just want to, for everyone watching, okay, that's not in the SLS
I know
framework.
Tiffany laughs at me because I'm so low tech.
Yeah. So listen, we have a process for you, obviously yet to be implemented because you're so busy and actually closing deals, which is excellent. Obviously, we want you to automate that piece of process. But listen, Tyler, that's pretty much what I wanted to cover. And more importantly, let's say you have another investment advisor on edge who's not in the mining exact niche, right? Obviously, that's yours. Who's on the edge of joining the SLS framework. What would you tell another investment advisor or senior VP who's busy, doesn't have time to prospect anymore?
To make the investment. I mean, look, it's tax deductible anyway because it's business development expenses. So, I mean, all you need is what I really liked is that I just had I didn't really have to do it. I didn't really have to do a ton to get these leads. I mean, you participate in the framework, you watch the videos, and then boom, and your marketing campaign is out the door. And it's at first I was kind of humming and hawing, and now I'm just like, I'm happy that was the check that I wrote because I've got whenever I get any downtime now, I'm on the phone talking to qualified leads, and that's what the framework got me.
Awesome, Tyler. Well, I'm happy for you. I'm cheering on for a lot more success. Hiring, right? Hiring is potentially on the roadmap here. I want you to not feel lazy anymore and make the most of. Again, these are people that need help, and we need to get you in front of them. So, how do we scale this up? That's the next step. Obviously, it's a scalable system. So, thank you for joining me today, Tyler.
Thank you so much.